Last week, my mom used jumbo biscuits to make fried apple pies. This week, she's using regular canned biscuits to make fried donuts, just like these here.
These are the finished product. What I'm going to do, set those aside, and I just have some biscuits from, like was said, the canned small biscuits. Kind of roll them in flour a little bit. And you're actually going to need to cut this hole in the middle. And since I don't have the regular donut hole maker, I'm just going to take a knife and just kind of go around and cut your center out. Doesn't have to be perfect, because you're going to have to actually punch the dough out. And I punch it backwards and just kind of pull the dough like that. Put it to the side. Then you have your round, and then just kind of fix the hole of the donut like that. And so that's kind of what it looks like. I just set it aside, and I'll do one more. And a lot of times these smaller biscuits are not, the consistency is not the same. You'll find one a little bit thicker than the other. But go ahead and cut your hole out again. Now you can bake these if you want, but I'm going to go ahead and fry them. This is what I remember as a kid my mom used to do. And again, just place it like that, and you've got another hole in that, and just set it aside. So what I'm going to do now is actually fry these. I've got my oil heated up, and I'm just doing the two that we just cut. And also, I'm going to throw in the little holes. They'll puff up and be kind of nice too, so I'll do that. And again, a fork and your turner. And that's just to kind of give you better control over getting them flipped. And let them get to a brown consistency that you like. The little holes will cook real fast, so we'll have to keep an added eye on them. And if it looks like the hole's is closing up on the biscuit that you cut, just kind of take your fork and push it around. And like I said, these will come out in odd shapes. Flip this one, and I'm going to flip the other one. There. And again, you want it to be a little bit browner than this. And what I'll do once these are ready, and both sides are browned, again I'll stand them on their end, on their sides, and try to get all the way around on the donut crispy, because I'm not deep frying, but again, you certainly can do that. This one's brown on the sides. And these do take a lot longer to fry up than the fried pies do. The holes are done, so I'm going to take them over to a paper towel over here to drain, and I'll do the same thing with the donuts once they're cooked. Once I've got them drained, I'm going to drop them into a little bowl here I've got with some sugar and cinnamon combined. And if you want, instead of this, you can actually roll them in powdered sugar. So the little holes are done, and let's take one of the donuts now. And I just kind of run it around. These are the finished product. We have the two little donut holes. We have 3 donuts, and if you'll notice, they're not perfectly round, but that's what makes them unusual. And I did use, again, just plain home-style biscuits, which are the small, normal-sized biscuits.